need to find a path.
I think I need to go. Did you go down one first?
Yes, maybe. There we go. Yes, you're right, Paul.
Okay.
And go up
Mirror.
one now.
I think it's
I need.
down 2.
Down 2. Gotcha.
I think.
I need to find.
Bottom right.
That's what I was looking at. The mirror
A
there.
mirror between. I need.
There we go.
For fuck's sake. Up.
I know, it's so fucking convoluted.
Up and again.
Yeah, there we go. We're at home. We're home.
Are we though?
Home and hose. There we go. We're in. We're out. Hey.
Praise the
Hey,
gods.
we did it. Now then. So then, with that then, we are going to go into the Skullmouth.
Return to the normal world, pay for our many crimes by being just...
We're gonna turn ourselves in, is that it?
And probably get electric chairs shortly. And we'll be blamed for the 4 murders plus either 2,
Yes.
as well as a dozen other unsolved murders in nearby
Yes.
states.
Now then, this is the generator.
This slot is paper thin. I can't tell if it's designed.
The slot is paper thin, you say?
What?
Then let's put the scroll of justice. Maybe not. There we go. There's one. Oh! Oh my. That seemed to do something.
This hole is darker than the bleakest night.
The hole is darker than the bleakest night.
Oh god damn, making a bong. I think you might have missed there.
Right, possibly. I can't tell. Mike Dawson's just in the way. Oh no, it's isn't. And then we insert the thing. Hello. I'll get out of the way. There we go. What the fuck?
That's the ancient spaceship.
I didn't ask you to look at
It's
that.
drawing its psychic energy
Get
from this power
up,
generator.
Mike Dawson.
Oh, with the cable, of course.
Apply sorted cable.
Yes. Can we? Is that a
Okay,
is that...
you didn't select.
Oh, there it is. There. That's the cable.
Oh.
It's just. Oh no! Oh my! Oh my goodness!
That's an extreme.
Oh wow!
Oh wow.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Michael, you've done it. You've defeated the ancients.
Woo!
You've saved our people and yours.
Yay!
Michael.
Hey, wake up, Mikey boy.
Oh,
Hey,
What?
wake up, Mikey boy. You've
The
been
hell?
out of it for a little while.
what's going on here?
What happened?
What the hell did happen?
Yeah.
I told you not to trust those shrinks, didn't I?
Huh.
You did say that.
Yes.
Where am I? I thought I just blew up a spaceship.
Uh-huh.
You
No,
in Dr.
no, it's all
Singh's office,
dream.
don't you remember?
It was all just a dream.
What happened to Dr. Sims? He's been stabbed.
Well, you stabbed him.
You don't remember, Mikey boy? We killed him. He was getting in the way.
To be fair, we kill a lot of people.
Oh,
We killed Dr. Sims.
Yeah.
this is fine.
Don't you get it, Mikey boy? You and me, we're both one and the same.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm. We've been Fight Clubbed.
What are you talking about? Wait a minute. I get it. You're the shapeshifter.
No. There was never a shapeshifter.
No, it was all you,
You're
Mikey
wrong
boy.
again, Mikey boy. In case you haven't figured it out, I don't exist at all. I'm you, and you are me, and we're all together. Get it?
He's our Dark World equivalent.
No, Mike Dawson does not get it.
No,
No, I don't get it.
of course he doesn't.
How can you and me be the same person?
I need to stab people until I find the shapeshifter.
Yeah.
You really are special
I'm
needs,
your
aren't
Dark
you?
World
Mm-hmm.
counterpart, Mikey. A manifestation of your own sick mind. If you don't believe me, grab the knife and try to kill me.
Oh.
Come on, Mikey
Oh,
boy.
fuck's
give it
sake.
a try.
Mm-hmm.
Just get your fingerprints all over that.
Uh-oh. Oh, my... Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
We're too late. I should have never let myself be fooled by that letter Dawson gave me.
What?
What? What letter?
I don't know about you, but I feel sick. I never seen anything so horrible.
I'm so horrible because he G. Willikers. G. Willikers!
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Mike off the doctor and then off himself.
I'm gonna keep pointing until you get it right, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Well,
It's definitely over
all
now. There's
over
no
now.
more murders at all.
Yep.
For sure.
And, of course, he can't see Jack at all.
Still can't
Because he's not
believe
real.
Mike Dawson, a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
he was sure busy the last few hours. Killed Mayor Fleming, Doc
He's
Larson,
killed
Paul
half the
Cooper, and
town.
his psychiatrist all in one day.
And you know, tomorrow, like, a copycat serial
Thanks for
begins.
sure.
Yes.
I'm gonna be having
It's
a
gonna be
few
Dyke
nightmares
Mawson.
myself over this one.
It's like, we totally got, like, the serial killer totally killed himself, and all these extra murders are just copycat serial killers.
I love this.
It's too bad you couldn't get to first base with Rita either, Sheriff.
Jesus.
Then we'd have your head hanging on our power generator, too.
I love that. The guy is just gonna banter the fucking guys here. Look at this.
Horrified by what you see, Deputy? You'd be even more horrified by what your dark side is capable of.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's dead,
Yeah.
then he should die too.
Dr. Sims, I concur
No,
with your
he's
diagnosis
gonna go back
that
to the Dark
Mike Dawson
World.
is suffering from multiple personality disorder. However, I think you underestimated the danger of me becoming the dominant personality.
Uh-huh. And now, Mike Dawson.
Oh, Mike, there's no need to thank me for returning your mom's butcher knife to you. It's the least I could do for ruining the ancients' plans again. Well, as they say, the third time's the charm.
Yeah, well, what's to come and a go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's us now.
Wait, what happens now?
What happens now, indeed, Paul? What happens now, indeed? What happens is, game's over.
He just fucking motorbikes out.
Yeah.
What?
He's done. That was the game. Darkseed 2 is over. Mike Dawson got killed in the end.
It was a character assassination from the very start to the last second.
Quite literally, yes. Now, I don't want to defend Mike Dawson here, Paul, but we played both Darkseed games. I'm not gonna lie, this was dog shit compared to the first one. And the first one wasn't that great to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get how you can have a sequel that's had like 2 years of like, you know, better computers and technology all coming up and make something substantially worse unless you were deliberately trying to make something substantially worse.
I think it's a case that this might be a case of the visionary just being a massive asshole.
Yes,
But
I
it
think that
turns
much
out
is
the guy was the one that was actually qualified or really cared of the project.
a combination of both, really. I don't like
Because like
passionate,
this
yes.
is,
but-
like he may have had passion. The people who made this just had spite.
yes, that. Do you know what? I actually could not have said this better myself. This is a game made out of spite.
Just spite. There's no love for the word.
No.
There's no fantasy. It is just spite from start to finish.
But what I can't understand for the life of me, and this is what really annoys me the most, if you're a game company, right? Okay, granted, I can imagine things are in developmental hell. It happens all the time. But if you have the guy who like created the Xenomorph, Pinhead, all these other kind of other creatures, these monsters, horror figures out over the years, if you have him making art for your game, surely you put that shit aside and try and make use of the assets, pretty big fucking assets you have. Like, this isn't a big studio. These are guys who just fell into having H.R. Giger's art in this game. Like, this is their, like, Darkseed was their first outing. They only made like 4 or 5 games in the end, you know? Now, another game we could be playing is is potential, is
Oh, dear.
a possibility. But that is probably their best one. And then their other game, I shit you not, is legit a black and white slideshow with the occasional FMV. So this is a terrible studio when it comes to games. It just baffles me that they, like, people would have killed, literally killed, they would have done sacrificial murders to get HR Giger signed up to their projects. And these guys literally pissed their way because they hated Mike Dawson so much. And I'm assuming that's the case. I've heard the stories, I've heard the urban legends. But that was a spiteful game.
Yeah.
Like, honest to God, like. And I don't know how else to describe that, really. It's just...
It is a case of self-destructive revenge.
Yeah.
It was
exactly.
like, we hated him so much, it was more important to make him look like absolute shite than was to make a good game. And it probably fucked their careers over for it as well.
I sincerely hope so, because I wouldn't want to do business with those cunts if that's what they did. If that's the shit they pulled, you know?
Yeah. In the case of, no, it's just... You have shelled actual fucking just poison out, and no one in the right mind would possibly want to do this anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wouldn't mind, like I'm not to say that it was a decent, it was a good, decent idea for the time to have a horror point-and-click game, because then there was a market for it at the time. It was well before anything like that would have gone to the market, you know, because at this time this would have been like your Monkey Islands, your King Quests. It was all really colourful and pleasant, you know, and whimsical. Now you have something that is like meant for a more mature audience, not meant for kids whatsoever. Again, people who are horror buffs will get the game based off the artwork alone. And again, this is what you gave them. When you have the keys to the horror kingdom and this is what you give them, you may have set the fucking temperature down so low that nobody will ever want a horror game like this. And yet, like, Darkseed is still mentioned in a sense where, like, it was one of those games that kind of opened the door for it, you know? Again, there's other games that are on the list that we will have a discussion about that may have done the same job. But at least in that sense, I just can't get over the fact that they couldn't have done better. And it was genuinely because they could get over this personal animosity to the guy who designed the first game.
Which raises the question to me. So, the people who made Darkseid 2 didn't have the actual Mike Dawson.
Yes.
And they're doing it out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a cunt was Mike Dawson to work with?
Well, look, he made himself the main character of a game. I don't think he was short of hubris. Let's just say that.
It's a case of, like, okay, this is a case of everybody's in the wrong.
Yes.
How in the wrong is everybody?
Yes, that's probably one way of looking at it. Like where does the actual responsibility fall in the grand scheme of things?
These people fucking martyred their goddamn careers in studio.
Yeah.
Out of spite in this guy. What the hell did this guy do to be worthy of such spite?
Indeed. And look, I'm of course believing in a rumoured story about this, so I could be entirely wrong, and if anyone from Cyber Dreams is watching along this playthrough, I would genuinely love to hear the actual story, the true story of this, because there is a story behind this. There has to be. There's no way you'd fuck a fucking franchise up like this just despite a main character.
Like,
so
to burn down your studio and probably your fucking careers on this, like, it's like, this is the interesting story that needs to be told, and Darkseid is just the symptom that we know about.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's the bump. It's the lump that we found, and now we want the lump to be diagnosed. It's a very unfortunate way of saying that, but I couldn't think of a better metaphor in time.
We found that Darkseid is a symptom. What is the actual root cause?
What is the cause?
Disease?
Yeah, what's the disease? Exactly. That's a good way of looking at it. So anyway, nevertheless, that was our first combo playthrough done, Paul. We've done Darkseid 1, now Darkseid 2. And now it's time to go to the doors of fortune again to see what you play next.
Oh, God.
So...
Tell me there's not even the same goddamn studio. You know what, don't. Let me feel
you have absolutely no information to go on here, Paul. So,
God damn it.
So, we have our own friend. We haven't seen Henry for a while, because the last time we picked the game was remotely. The last two times, actually. So, you know, this is actually refreshing to see this creepy fucking game show host again, wearing lipstick. Look and go.
I mean, they had to if they were certain. Like the studio lights just turned every colour, every bonkers colours.
That's true, yes. You don't remember how much they fucked up the green screen the last time, so, you know. Would you like $600, Paul?
American or other?
Yes. I think it's crypto at this stage. It's staff dollars.
Ugh.
Hello, I'd like to buy 300 Cthulhu's, please. What's the exchange rate on that? Nothing. Grant, it's a super deal. I'll take it.
And see what's behind the door.
So again, Paul, we're back on our bullshit here. Behind these 3 doors are games chosen by our 3 eldritch gods of the channel for you to play.
So
to succumb to more madness.
And these 3 gods are your id, your ego, and your superego.
Let's go with that, yes. And I'm sure the other 2 people involved will have hated to be referred to as my ego and superego.
Well, I'm not sure of the order. Like, 2 is definitely just your ego.
Yes.
And in the case of 2 is first, your id or your superego. So I'm going to go with 3 and hope it's only the superego.
You're going to go with door number 3.
Yeah. I hope it's the superego, but I might get the id.
Okay.
Regardless, I'm probably not going to get the mere ego.
You're going for door number 3.
Door number 3.
What's behind door number 3?
Pay up.
And behind door number 3 is... They're going to find out now. It is Ebe.
Damn it, I got the id.
You did get the id.
Fuck. It was superego, ego, and then the id.
Okay, so... Would you believe that since the start of this gimmick, since I think the first time we did this about 3 years ago, this has been hiding behind the door every single time, and you have avoided it each time.
Fuck.
This has been an option since the start, okay?
Since the start of Call of Cthulhu.
Since the start of Call of Cthulhu, yes. So, Ebe is a horror game made in RPG Maker.
You know, I'm not familiar with RPG Maker.
Okay, so RPG Maker, very basic graphics, very basic mechanics, all that sort of stuff. But this is a psychological horror game. The main character is a 10-year-old girl visiting an art gallery. And she looks at, basically her parents have brought her to an art gallery, and they're all looking at the same works by the same artist, essentially. And it's all quite unusual kind of presentation to it, essentially. Weird aesthetics. And this is essentially what the focal point of the game is. So...
You know, you're telling me about this game, but shall we jump into this fucking game?
That's exactly what we're going to do, Paul. Because on the next adventure of Call of Cthulhu, we're going to be playing Ebe. Perhaps one of the best, if not the best RPG Maker game you're probably going to play. So, we'll get to it.
It's going to be an RPG Maker game that I'll be playing, which is more than can be said for most of them.
Exactly. You will be in control. So yes, that will happen. On the next exciting adventure of Call of Cthulhu. But until then... Good night, Mr. Dawson.
No one says good night to Mr. Dawson. He has no mother left.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, her head exploded, didn't it? That was a bit awkward, wasn't it?
Like, a lot of people died.
A lot of people died, actually.
Like, a lot.
Yeah.
And it was all his fault, I guess.
It was all his fault.
Can you blame someone for guts and mass killing spree and is diagnosed with basically all of the mental issues?
He's the mental illness version of Mr. Burns. It's like hysterical pregnancy, a little bit, yes.
A little bit, yes.